So hi guys, again welcome back to Muthukumar's talk. After a long time I'm taking a video. So sorry for that guys. So yeah, today is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world. Without mothers no child can grow and achieve his dream or achieve his goal. So mothers are playing a crucial role in our day-to-day lives for everyone. So, the financial lessons which I learned from my mother is first one is building an emergency corpus. So, my mother always say that money saved is money earned. So, if you save 5 rupees, the 5 rupees which you earned, if you are spending that 5 rupees means you will not have that 5 rupees. If you save that means you are having it. So, the money is being earned. So, money served is money earned. So, my other thing which I thought was little pain which will give you a bigger gain. So for example, little pain is if you are not having some luxurious items like good quality branded watches, televisions and AC and etc., the things which is called as luxury, if you are not having it, the money is being saved. You are not spending for luxury, so the money is saved and then invested in mutual funds or gold or stocks or etc. Then for a bigger gain you are saving it. Most of the families aim is to buy a house. So to buy a house, if you are spending your money in luxurious items, you cannot buy the house. So for a middle class family, if you save money, the money is being earned. If you invest, the money is being multiplied into the number of times. Then you can buy your house, dream house. So this is the first lesson which I learned from my mother. The second is having a budget, stick to it and spend wisely. So nowadays most of the people are spending lavishly and not at all having a budget. But traditional mothers or traditional family now also they are spending based on the budget. You have to have a budget and stick to the budget. So from now onwards you have been spending lavishly, but it's okay. But now it's a time to change. If you want to be financially free, you have to have a budget, because at this time there is a financial crisis all around the world because of COVID-19, which is seriously affecting India in this second wave. So if you are having budget, if you are sticking to your budget and saving most of your money and then investing, you can be financially free. So the third thing which I used to say is have a diary and write down the expenses which you make. Then only you can have a track of your expenses. Then only you can know where are you wasting your money. Then you can cut down those expenses. So have a diary or else have an app. Nowadays there are a lot of apps which is available to track your expenses. So if you are in a digital world, you can have an app, or else you can follow a traditional method of having a diary. Yeah. The third thing is have a financial goal and invest accordingly. If you want to buy a house, if you want to go a foreign tour, you have to invest the money for achieving that goal. So when you are fixed with that goal, you will constantly invest your money, then you can achieve those goals. So when you have a goal, the invisible thing becomes visible. So if I want to go to a foreign trip, my goal is going to a foreign trip, and that is visible. The goal is visible. So in order to achieve that goal, I will make certain steps to achieve it. So have a goal, a financial goal, buying a car, buying a house, going to a foreign trip or anything. Yeah. These are the lessons which I learned from most of the mothers in India as well as in the world. So the things which I would suggest most of the mothers is to invest in digital gold. But most of the families, they are investing in traditional gold jewelries. So when you are investing in traditional gold, buying a physical gold, you are paying 15 to 20% as making charges. So your money is going, most of your money is going to the wasting charges, wastages and etc. Then there is depreciation charge. When you buy a physical jewelry like a stud or a earring or etc., there is depreciation. So depreciation cost is there. Then you have to store that gold safety. Then you must have a bank locker to safeguard it. Then what to say, physical gold are risk of losing it. If you're having it, you can lose it, someone can steal it. Yeah, there is a risk of theft. Then again there is making charges and etc etc. So I would suggest to have a digital gold, or having a digital bonds related to gold, or digital mutual funds also which invest in gold. You can invest in that also, because you can save money, lot of money, which I already said. Depreciation cost will not be there if you are investing in digital gold, and making charges will not be there. Then you can get the real return of the gold. If the gold is giving you a 15% return, it is only achievable in digital gold. In physical gold, if you are buying in physical gold, it is not possible, because already you are paying for making charges, and then depreciation is there, and you must have a bank locker. So to have a bank locker, you must pay to the bank a rent. So these are the extra expenses when you have physical gold. So from physical gold, we must shift to digital gold, so that you can get a real return of the gold. Then we must have a diversified investments. Most of the families are investing in real estate, or else gold, or else fixed deposit. So nowadays fixed deposit rates have been reduced. It is around 5% or 5.5%. So the current levels of inflation is very high. So in order to beat inflation, you must invest in the assets which will give more return. So I would suggest to diversify your investments like gold mutual funds or gold bonds, or you must invest in stocks, equity, then investing in real estate, REITs. You must have insurance, a lot of other various investment schemes you have to invest. Then only your risk is being reduced. You can mitigate your risk. So the third and last final thing is to have a health insurance. I would suggest all must have health insurance, because in this pandemic situation there is lot of uncertainty in the world. So in order to reduce the risk, already most of us are financially struggling. So in this period, if you want to have a good treatment, you must have a good health insurance cover. So everyone, I beg you to have a health insurance, because it is a must in this scenario. You must have it. So these are the lessons which I want to tell the parents as well as the mothers, because in India mothers are taking care of finance. So in the family, the finance minister is women and mothers. So I hope most of us learned most of our financial advices from our mothers. So again, have a nice day. Thank you.